What if one single video could generate over 30,000 followers without showing your face? I've built theme pages to over 800,000 followers and generated over 300 million views, and over time I've tested a wide range of content to understand what actually works. In this video I'm going to break down the exact video that got me 30k followers, so you can understand the difference between luck on the first side and a repeatable system you can actually follow step by step. Because most people think videos go viral because of luck or because the clip itself is viral already. Good point, but yeah, since my page is in the inspirational niche where I post cartoon clips, I was constantly looking for viral clips from popular shows or movies. And then I found one, finally. This clip was from Charlie Brown, specifically the character Linus. In the first scene, you see Linus getting angry at someone speaking badly about a sick child.
She's got no hair! Janice has got leukemia, cement head! That's cancer! Have you ever heard of cancer? She's been in the hospital and she's had chemotherapy to help her get better!
He's confronting a bully who talked down a little girl suffering from cancer. And he asks him if he would want to go through what she's gone through.
Would you like to go through what she's gone through? Think about it!
That moment creates tension instantly. But instead of ending the video there, I added 2 to 3 more clips of Linus and built a full story around his character. So the reason this worked wasn't just the clip, it was the story and the tension behind it that made people stay, watch, and basically want to see what happens next. Before this, I was doing what most people in the theme page space are doing. Posting random clips and hoping something goes viral. And especially with copyright content, for example cartoons, it's even harder to stand out. I used to waste so much time posting random clips hoping that something went viral. If you look at most faceless theme pages out there, they're all doing the same, the exact same strategy. A random clip which went viral before and then they post it. And now they're hoping that it goes viral. So we must realize if we want to build a successful brand, we cannot do the same thing as everyone else and expect the content to stand out. I remember back then, I would constantly see videos blowing up on other pages, getting hundreds of thousands, sometimes even millions of views. And in my head I was thinking, alright, this is perfect, I just take the exact same clip, post it on my page, and it should perform the same way. So that's exactly what I did. I copied the clip, I uploaded it, and then I waited. But instead of getting the same results, the video would barely get any views. Maybe a few hundred, and even if I would be completely lucky, a couple of thousand. But nowhere near what I expected. And honestly, at the time, it didn't make any sense to me. Because I was thinking, it's the exact same video, so why is it not working for me when it already worked before? And I was so frustrated. But this was the point where it really clicked for me, and I realized there's a huge difference between just reposting and actually understanding why something goes viral. Because reposting is easy, anyone can do that, you can do that, your grandma can do that. But if you don't understand what made that video work, the structure, the emotion, the reason why people kept watching, then you're basically just guessing every time you post. And that's exactly why I wasn't getting results. I wasn't thinking like a creator. I was thinking like someone just copying content. And that shift in thinking is what changed everything for me, everything. So if posting random clips doesn't work and copying viral videos isn't enough, what actually works then? So instead of posting one random clip, I completely changed my approach. I started with one strong hook, usually a clip that already went viral before or I knew had viral potential, and instead of ending the video there, I added 2 to 3 more clips that actually fit together. And now I have my story. For example, in the Linus video. In the first clip you can see him reacting emotionally, which immediately creates the tension and grabs the attention of the consumer. In the second clip, you see him talking to Charlie, who's feeling down, which builds a deeper connection at the end of the day. And in the third clip, you see Linus giving him advice, which completes the story and gives the viewer a sense of closure. So instead of just showing a moment, I was creating a full narrative that people wanted to watch until the end. And this doesn't only work for your niche or cartoons, for example. You can apply the same concept to almost anything. For example, you could take a viral SpongeBob moment. You add a few clips of SpongeBob and Squidward interacting. Yeah, and then you can say, okay, the story is like why their friendship is actually deeper than people think, or even with athletes. Yeah, if you take, for example, Cristiano Ronaldo, and you're building a story around his mindset, yeah, using different moments. So you don't just post clips, you turn clips into stories. And that's what keeps people watching, and that's what makes videos go viral. But in reality, the whole process is much simpler than most people think. You don't need to complicate editing. You don't need to have a big team, and you definitely not need to reinvent content. All you really need are 3 things. One strong hook, viral clip that acts as your hook. Something that instantly grabs attention. Then you want 2 to 3 supporting clips that connect to the first one and help you build a story. The third step is a clear idea or emotion behind the video. Something people can actually feel or relate to. And that's it. If you combine these 3 things in the right way, you can turn a simple clip into a video people actually want to watch until the end. And yeah, now that you basically understand how to create a video that actually can go viral, the next step is just as important, if not even more important, because even if you have the perfect structure, even if you know how to hook people and keep them watching, if you're in the wrong niche, none of that will matter. Yeah, so you could be posting consistently for months and doing everything right and still not see any real growth and progress. And that's exactly where most people get stuck. Yeah, so before you start applying the strategy, you need to make sure you're in the right niche. Otherwise, you're just wasting time on content that will never take off. So watch this video here, where I break down exactly how to pick the perfect niche so you can apply everything I showed you today the right way.